By now, you've heard about Germans' genocide in Namibia. But did you know that Germany once turned Africa into a laboratory, setting up experimental camps in its former colonies to carry out medical trials? Here's the story. In 1906, renowned German scientist Robert Koch traveled to East Africa to try and find a cure for trypanosomiasis disease or sleeping sickness. He set up special camps where he treated patients with antoxil, even though it was known to cause pain, blindness, and even death. One site, the Bugula camp, was treating up to 1,000 people a day with antoxil and other untested reagents. Koch's human experiments at the Bugula camp set the standard for combating sleeping sickness in Germany's African colonies. By the time Koch left the continent in October 1907, 3 camps had been established in German East Africa and 5 others in Germany's West African colonies. Practices in these camps were abhorrent. For example, test subjects were made to wear wooden identification tags around their necks or wrists. Their eyes, ears, and limbs were regularly punctured with needles to extract samples. In his desperate bid to find a cure for sleeping sickness, Koch created a racial hierarchy of experimentation, sacrificing the lives of thousands of Africans in the process. So, you might be wondering how this is all relevant today. Well, Berlin is full of statues and monuments bearing Koch's name and praising his medical accomplishments. He received the Nobel Prize for Medicine in 1905 for his research on tuberculosis. He's a revered and idealized scientist, but his expedition in East Africa rarely gets a mention. Why? Well, because it sets a colonial standard that is taken for granted by Europe, namely that medical experimentation that is too dangerous to be done on Europeans can be done on Africans. In April 2020, 2 French doctors suggested that a potential vaccine for coronavirus should first be tested on people in Africa. These comments triggered an uproar, with many publicly challenging the racist idea that Africa is somehow Europe's laboratory. But these ideas did not appear from nowhere. They are a result of colonial oppression practiced in Africa in the name of medical research. And so, Koch may indeed have been a great scientist, but that doesn't change the fact that his camps in Africa were dehumanizing. And more importantly, in a pandemic-prone world, we cannot allow the rules of morality and science to be changed in Africa to suit racist doctors in Europe, even if their role models got away with it.